Dame bola.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's going right the way across. And here's Vinicius Junior. The less said about that pass, the better. Kaka, making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
That's headed upfield, and the pass is intercepted.
Look, movement creates more options.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Nuno Mendes, he's gone forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. Quarter of an hour played. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vinicius, decent hit! Here it is, crossed in. And that has been... Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. the major moment in the game. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's going to go a long way. Gvardiol. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. And he welcomes it in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gvardiol spots it and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Looking here to chip it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Gvardiol gets over and intercepts.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Schneider. Conte. Kaká. And here's Vinicius Junior. Riqui Puig. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Gerrard. Thuram. Now it's Royce. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run. Cruyff. Looking for the runner. Gvardiol cuts out the pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello attendees.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the action is back on the way. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Floated through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Royce. And it's Cruyff. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Can he finish? They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Face to face with the shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and
Can he finish? Sticks it away! They're back within reach! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Conte. Here's Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig goes steaming forward. Davids. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Galatasaray are down to 10 men. And here's Vinicius Junior. Conte. Royce. Gerrard. Adams is there to clear. Just about up to the hour now. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.